Hey, 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 hey. Previously on KIMBA TV. So I think if I were you, I would be really getting back above value area low, especially with point of control and value area high and settlement so high up there. This is gonna fill. Do you know what I mean? Do you know about like rotation and like, do you know about like full rotate? So you opened, okay, outside of value. If you go and turn this bitch into support, do you know what the book says it should do? It should rotate to value area high. It's called a full rotation. Hey! Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, I've been busier than motherfucker. Let me, how do I turn on the cam? Hold on a second. How y'all been doing? Sorry, I'm a little bit late. Let me turn on the cam. How y'all doing? How y'all schwiggity doing? The Saturday TA was amazing. Yes, I mean, here we are now. Think about it. All of the levels that we put are about to get triggered, Lions. What the fuck? I mean, except for XRP. But, and Sol and ETH. But like FAR, XRP, Tau, Sui, they're all about to hit our alerts. This still has a little bit ways to go, but isn't that crazy? What do you think? I may have been gone all day, but we already prepared for this juice. You heard? Pixel motherfucking perfect. Quit playing with me, chat. Moboy, no diabito. Fibmas says Hotodogu. Ouster, Shawarma, Crypto Addict. Vitopia, Chris, Manaka, Namga, Diadici, Lee Kwak, Zuluk, Xbit1, Diadici, Deadmark, Spaceblaw, Blaze, Arepo, VTRJPX, Maddie, Keeping It Beast, Pangu, Shawarma says, I'm just observing. Nice. I mean, if you were here for the Saturday nerd out, I mean, here we are. Yeah, everything talked about, pixel motherfucking perfect. So, nice rejection as anticipated, 7.5 rejection. And, yeah, I mean, probably Consuelo, right? It's going to be Consuelo. It has to be Consuelo at this point. Oh my God. Yep. It's going to be Consuelo, y'all. We gonna get this, man. Not my hands. Chambers, truth is the truth. What's going on? All right, we juicing. Let me know if you guys have any questions. As always, preparation, meeting opportunity. That's how you juice. So, as long as you got caught up on the Saturday streams, you should be okay. So, nice little POC rejection. We made a lower low. Let's get that juice. JV, let's get it. Cut. Oh, fuck. All right, which one was that? Let's go! All right, hold on. Let me just do. Okay. Which one was that? Tau? There it is. Are we gonna get a swing fair? Are we gonna get a swing fair? Hey, how many of y'all, listen, preparation, meeting opportunity, that's how you juice. If you're not prepared, then you can't take advantage of the opportunity that you have in front of you. You with me? The math is the math, and the juice is the juice. All right, y'all ready? Y'all better quit playing with me. Look, it's either gonna bounce here, or I'm gonna see you at 105, playa. God damn, what the fuck? Are you guys ready for this shit? Are you guys ready for this shit? Suey, Hey, we get to do everything live, but hey, look at all these swippity swips. Look at all these swippity swips.
What did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
Imagine not knowing that I have been prepared for this for the last couple days, man. Imagine just showing up on my stream and being like, wait, where's the entry? Man, bitch, quit playing with me. You ain't ready to juice? Fuck out of here, mate. Ka-cha! Math is the math, quit playing. Alistair says, are you longing exactly on alarm levels? Fuck no. You better get caught up, Alistair. We put the alerts before it hit the clean level, man. Right? Has it cleaned yet? Has it cleaned the bad lows yet? You tell me, my boy. We put the alerts before so we can watch it together, man. Easy money. Easy money. Quit playing. How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, this shit should be pretty easy, y'all. So show me if you know how to read open interest. Show me if you know, is there a hidden CVD bull div on Tau and Sui? Yes or no? You should be able to see it. Tell me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all ready? It's got to be testnet. Are you ready? Hair roll? Can I get a hair roll? Can I get a roo remen? Man, y'all better quit playing with me. Biffum says, all day long, the data showed that the dump on Sol and ETH was not real. Open interest did not grow during the dump, and there were divergences on many time frames. I did not have the right to close positions with such data, but during the last dump, open interest began to grow at times. What should you do in such situations when you have a good entry point, but lose unrealized profit by waiting out the correction? That's... Fuck, man. If I feel like even the best trader is always going to get got and is always going to be answering or asking that same question, Biffum. Generally speaking, Biffum, this is what I would say. Sometimes, no matter how bullish or bearish Bitcoin looks, no matter how the CVD, the open interest, the data, the order flow, right? No matter how good it looks, at the end of the day, the market sentiment is the market sentiment, which means if people don't want to be risk on, they're not going to be risk on. So if S&P is dumping or if Bitcoin is dumping, altcoins are not really going to have a chance. It won't matter. And sometimes, Biffum, the quantifiable way that you would be able to do this is to break down the market cap. So the significance of Sol CVD is literally proportionate to the market cap of Sol in relation to Bitcoin. And you could almost say, based off of Bitcoin dominance, if you really should be looking at Sol and ETH data or not. If Bitcoin dominance is tanking, then watching and looking at Sol ETH data is, I think, appropriate. But it's kind of hard because on Saturday, and Biffum, you were here on Saturday, right? Brother, like, here's a couple of things that you could have looked at to be like, dude, we need to prepare for a dump. The volume and on open interest on Friday was something that I would say is a little bit suspicious. And what I mean by that is like we can kind of take a look at it. The best one would be XRP because I noticed, okay, we can actually do Sol even. Okay. The problem that I'm seeing with Sol, it's not even a problem. But when I'm looking at this and I see this, it's defining a range to me. This is going to be the new range, I almost feel like. It's going to bing bong ding dong this for a while. Same thing with XRP. Like this is not good. This one was the really one I was like, what the fuck? That is crazy. It's not bigger than any of these. Yeah, so I don't know. I think Saturday, right? We were kind of like, I'm not saying that it's gonna nuke, but we need to be prepared because you know, there's just, it hasn't really hit levels that it should have. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say, Biffum, is that one, sometimes it's hard to just solely depend on altcoin data. And if you are going to really rely on altcoin data, I think what you want to do is maybe pay attention to Bitcoin dominance a little bit. You didn't do anything wrong. I think the only thing that could have really helped you was kind of get the spidey senses like I did and be like, just in case these motherfuckers give all of this back, we should be prepared. What was your Sol and ETH stop loss and profit? So that being said, like for example, on this pullback, so this is where we are right now. You were here yesterday, right? Biffum, when it lost this VWAP, it was probably time to close the long. Do you remember when I was like, as long as it stays above VWAP, we're bullish? And we anchored it to this pivot point because of that volume. So you have all of this volume that is being factored into the volume weighted average price, right? So I think your stop loss and profit on any long, like from down here, would have been right there, or a 30-minute candle close. And even on this one, on this 30-minute candle close, even though it did this, I would have still been thinking, like, I'm going to, if I saw this live with you guys, I would have said, swing high, swing low, golden pocket. I'm going to short this, stop loss right there. And I think that's actually what we talked about over the weekend, wasn't it? Where I said the bearish retest of the VWAP is where I would think about shorting. If you go back, I'm actually really certain that I did say this because this is kind of basic strategy. I'm pretty sure I said that if there was a short to be had, it was the bearish retest of the VWAP, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of like, if you did have a long from down there, I don't know if if you would have believed it as hard as me, but me personally, I would have closed the long. You know, any attempt from here, I would have closed. And I probably would have thought about shorting that. You know, obviously I had meetings and I had other shit I had to do today for the NFT release, so I didn't take it. But we were already kind of ready, were we not? Like that's the trigger for the bear. So for Sol, hopefully I said it, but the bearish retest of the VWAP or losing it or a 30-minute candle close, that would have been your moment to say the bullishness is gone. I did say it? Okay. So yeah, so on any sort of Sol long from like here, I would have been like, I got to somewhere around here. I probably would have closed. I don't know how I would have done it. You know, I would have missed the bearish retest of that. So I couldn't have shorted and I couldn't have gotten out. Would I have stopped out in profit on the lower low? I think so. You know, I'm not going to get stopped out on my 160 long there. But if I had a long from here, I would think that a lower low, I probably would have closed it out. And then if I did want to take a short, I probably would have gone swing high, swing low. You know that the golden pocket is right on the VWAP. That would have been my entry. That would have been my stop loss. And that's basic strategy. So if you did hear it over the weekend, there you go. And then Biffum, you also had a thing about ETH, right? ETH is kind of similar in that if you want to put your anchor VWAP on there, again, same thing, right? Volume node. So you're going to go anchor VWAP. You're going to pull it from there. And again, anytime that you lost this, it was like you're any long from here, like you got to get out because you're including all of this volume on this VWAP. Like losing that VWAP means it's done. This move is done from a, volume standpoint, like, because that's the volume weighted average price. That's where it should have bounced and kept going. If not, yeah, but that's tricky. I don't think you did anything wrong, Biffum. You certainly didn't do anything wrong. But I do think that it starts with understanding that those VWAPs include significant volume. So losing that VWAP would indicate that move from that impulse point is done. And that's kind of the reason why we were talking about, look, if you're asking me where do I want to short, I would short the loss of the VWAP. Or we talked about the invalidation would be a lower low or a 30-minute candle close below VWAP. So that's basic strategy, and that's something that you can rely on, right? Yeah, so you didn't do anything wrong, Biffum. Absolutely not. So you don't have to beat yourself up. But I would have just, in terms of like where should you have closed the longs or where did you want to take a short? That VWAP is where it was. Even after making this mistake, I received 100% of my deposit, so we keep going. Nice. Biffum, you did not make a mistake. You didn't make a mistake. What you could have done is maybe say, all right, above VWAP, bullish, below VWAP, bearish. And maybe you didn't believe in that as much as I did. And so this is a great opportunity for you to be like, okay, wow, a VWAP again. Because, I mean, if you've been with me for like a year and a half, you know that I'm a VWAP stickler. VWAP this, VWAP that. I mean, somebody was asking me like, hey, I have a school bully. This kid is bullying me at school. Like, Kimba, can you tell me a good comeback? And I was like, yo, your mama's so fat, her weight is above the VWAP. So, if anything, I think what you take away from this is that you should really, really look into VWAP. And especially when the VWAP is anchored as such a big volume node. You know? So maybe that's what I would say is the rule, Biffum. If your anchor VWAP, okay, is anchored on a significant volume node, you should really pay attention to VWAP. How about that? And that's the juice. And you didn't do anything wrong. So that's it. And if you want to write that down or remember that for next time, you're good. All right, big dog. I just didn't believe it because everything looked good for the longs. That part, maybe I can provide a little bit more criticism, Biffum. I loved the pump on Friday. I loved the open interest and the divergences over the weekend. But you always want to make sure that you're thinking worst case scenario, right? And so you thinking about potentially taking longs before it went like to where our alerts were set. I gotta take a look at Sui and Tao in a second. I think I'm gonna end up getting this pretty soon. Yeah, but in general, Biff, you didn't do anything wrong. You're doing just fine. Yeah, like sometimes, brother, you just want to take a step back and ask yourself, are we good or are we getting got? And you were here on Saturday, right? How many of you were here for the Saturday Nerd Out? How many of you guys were here for the Saturday Nerd Out? And how many of you guys like heard my awkward silence when I was like, guys, am I a fucking idiot? Am I getting got trying to short XRP here? And like I asked you guys, I was like, guys, I don't really trade XRP that much, but tell me if I'm like being a fucking idiot trying to short this. You guys remember that? And you guys remember when I was like, dude, worst case scenario, this bitch is going to give this whole thing back. How many of y'all remember that? This is what's happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. And we put alerts here, right? We put that alert right there. You know, we put all of these ones that just went off, right? Look at Sui, chat. Okay, so the VWAP is still doing its thing. What did I want? I want to clean and then get back, right? That's the entry. That's the stop loss. You know, and remember, there's two. We have one here and the other one down here. All right. Tau, same thing. Holy shit. Okay. Naked point of control. Of course it's going to bounce. Can I get that clean and then get back above? Alrighty. So, and I said it on Saturday. I said, I'm not saying we have to go back down there. But if it does, I'm not going to be freaking out. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm not going to get got. So, Biffum says, I didn't have enough faith in the dump, but today I learned. Yeah. It's all good, Biffum. You're not doing anything wrong. I mean, I think you juiced the fuck up if I'm not mistaken. An anchor VWAP anchored on hella volume should have a lot of respect. And next time, I'm sure you will pay attention to VWAP. And maybe you're going to take some pullback longs on VWAP. But you also know that if VWAP is lost, it's probably not looking that great for that impulse move. Yeah, you juiced. It's a little bit of a bummer. I'm sure, you know, like you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I gave back a lot of unrealized profit. But imagine if you didn't learn this lesson. Imagine how many more millions of dollars you're going to keep pissing back. You see what I'm saying, Biffum? Imagine if you could not learn about VWAP the way that you did today and have an emotional memory that will help you learn it. You know, there's still millions of people trading right now that did not get to see what you saw, that did not get to experience what you experienced, and still they don't know about anchored VWAP and getting it anchored on a volume node, and they're still gonna fuck up. You're not gonna get got. I highly doubt you're gonna miss a long off of a pullback on VWAP if there's hidden CVD bull div now. And I'm pretty sure that even if you do take that long, you're not going to get, you know, wrecked because you know that time spending below or losing that VWAP would be bearish. So now you have saved yourself millions of dollars, potentially, right? How do you know how much money you saved for the rest of the trades that you're going to take? And also, how do you know how much more money you are now going to be able to make because you know that? Yeah, you did lose a little bit on unrealized profits for one specific trade, but now you have gained tremendous knowledge and power and strength for the next 500,000. So don't get so caught up in like, oh, fuck, I round tripped so much today. And? So? That's okay. Are you going to do that 500,000 more times? Or was that the last time? So, I think you're doing great, Biffum. You're juicing. You're tripping if you think you didn't juice. You fucking juiced today. All right? Let me know if you have any other things you want to talk about, Biffum. Biffum, you want me to kind of break down Biddy, bro? First off, you were here when I was here earlier, right? I said, it's either gonna... I fucking scribbled it, bro. I said, it's either gonna hold here or I'll see you at 105, and it's actually fucking bouncing. I don't think this is gonna hold. I think the levels that you're looking at is like 110.5, right? Like 108, you know? The 107.755. Or Consuela. I think it's Consuela time. I think it's Consuela time, man. So if you want to look at Bitcoin, whether you want to long Bitcoin or you want to use it for Confluence, here and here. But can I tell you something, Biffum? Every dumbass is trying to long this. So they're all probably going to get fucked. So I'm not going to be afraid of longing here. But man, do you remember this? I think this might be in play. So, you know, everybody is going to be looking here. I'm going to be probably looking here. All right. And let me know if you have any questions in terms of you know, any altcoins you're looking at. All right, big dog. But dude, if this bitch comes to 105, I'm longing this big.
It's over. Bitcoin is going to zero.
All right, look at Sol, dude.
Zero.
Look at this shit. Quit playing with me. Lions, would it be fair to say that we already talked about this and we're prepared? Huh? Or am I just a cryptic gatekeeping crackhead? You're gatekeeping. Why don't you just tell me your entry, you bitch? Just tell me your entry. Fuck your data. You guys are the fucking best. You understand, Lions? You understand you guys are the fucking best? You better fucking log in. Wake the fuck up. Let's go. We juicing. We juicing. Is KIMBA coming on today? Yes, at literally the pixel perfect time. Y'all wanted me to you want me to be online right now, or you would have preferred that I was online 6 hours ago and offline now? Would you prefer that I was online 6 hours ago and then offline now? Or would you prefer that I was online right now? Chat, quit playing with me, man. The math is the math and the juice is the juice and the timing is the timing. Can I get a catcha booyah? Yo 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 Bugatti. Bugatti. Y'all better quit. I swear to God, if you guys fuck this up, I'm slapping the shit out of you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just do your best. I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. Can I get a kachaya? First things first. Unfortunately, no bull div. Okay? So smaller time frame, no bull div. Move down. Move down. Move down, but no one. And no strong absorption or exhaustion. So as of right now, you don't have any sort of reason from an open interest standpoint. If you go look at the higher time frame, take a look at the hourly. Look. Doom. Yeah, so what can you tell right now? Did shorts open? Did people open shorts? Did people go open short? I'm gonna short. Or was it more like, oh fuck, I'm getting round trip, no. This crypto game is bullshit. It's manipulation. Fuck. KIMBA said 216. Fuck. KIMBA said 216. What the fuck? Yeah, so you don't have CVD divergence. You don't really have that much open interest helping you on the smaller time frame. So then you might have to just revert to like structure. You know, dink, 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 dink. So this might have to be the long. This is the invalidation. And you're looking for like a bullish retest. You know, maybe you're going to be lucky and you get another initial rejection, another higher low, and then pop, and then do that. So if you do end up taking that long, that's your invalidation. But if that doesn't happen, then that's your invalidation. And then you would have to look at the open interest here and here to make sure you're actually going to get fuckers longing. Because if it's, oh, shorts getting stopped out, considering this wasn't that bullish, then I would be like, one more. And then this is how you start to build out the higher time frame thing. And then if you were paying attention to this and what, the lack of CVD or lack of open interest, then if you actually guess something like this to happen, then next time, all you need to do is make sure this data, this open interest, this divergence looks a lot different than this one. And then you're good. And then even if you don't have this entry, maybe you take this one, that's your stop loss. But yeah, as of right now, yeah, there's no real data. Like nothing convincing. So, what about an SFP? Okay, now you're talking. So, that's the sweep. If it cleans, I don't care how low it goes, come back up there. Okay? That might be a bull div. Open interest, like this might finally give the open interest, and this might finally give the open interest delta that we want. Sure. But it would tell you. So it's not about predicting this. It's about saying, okay, well, if this does happen, then all I need to do is watch the open interest on this. Make sure that it's a big ass open interest delta. If I get any longs or shorts opening down there, that's, whatever. But if you can anticipate a regular bull div and you're watching the open interest delta just be red on the way up, and then you see a quick little bounce and then it gets above here, market smash, long, invalidation, let it do its thing. Sure. But again, it would depend on how this goes and how this goes, right? But yeah. What you're saying is more and more logical. I'm proud of myself to understand this now. Nice. I mean, sooner or later, it's going to make sense. It's not like I'm making this shit up on the fly. It's all logic and common sense for the most part. And in fact, I bet a lot of you guys, when you hear some of these things, you're like, why the fuck couldn't I think of that? So, Amalise says target 168.3 on Sol for long. Good idea. You know what, Amalise? I think you're pretty good and skilled as a trader. I would say yes. But here's the thing, Amalise. I don't really care too much about 168.3. What does the open interest and divergence look like? Yeah, 168, 170, 172. I don't know how low it's going to go. All right, you guys, stay safe. I might poke my head, and I just don't know exactly what my schedule is for the rest of the night. But no matter what, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Lions! Lions of Lithuania! Can I get a kachay boo-boo-ya? Huh? Can I get a kachay boo-boo-ya?